It's going on 7 o'clock in the evening, and I'm just getting done doing a little study, continuing from previous things I've been looking up. One of the topics that I wanted to continue to study of what God was saying to me uh, was workers' wages and ground proof or whatever. So I've been here about an hour now, looking up definitions and scriptures and different stuff like that. And it's like it's so awesome the times we're in and what I could share by being obedient within my spirit, share what was revealed to me or what God is doing with the humanity, us as a whole and individually. I can't separate the two, but he was letting me know that he's proving our grounds. And one of the ways he's proving, one of the reasons he's proving our grounds is so a lot of us can redeem and get the reward of our wages. I'm going to talk on a spiritual level, not on the natural level. I mean, what's done above is done below. What's done within is done without. So it can represent on the outside or below, down in the natural, what God is doing in the spirit. But I'm going to be talking about what God is doing in the spirit. And there are plenty of examples to show what is happening in our natural that explains what God is doing in the spirit. And maybe an example will come out as I talk about it. But relating to the spiritual events that God is showing me in my spirit, what's going on is he's proving our grounds. And by proving, one of the reasons he's proving our grounds is so that we can redeem, reap, get our rewards that has been held back, or or whatever the reasons. God is proving our grounds so we could get our just wages. And a lot of the things that will be proven regarding our grounds being proved, it will be regarding our vocation, which is our profession, our occupation, our career, our trade, requiring great dedication. So that's going to be what qualifies that to be proven, the grounds proved on your career, your your job, your profession. And whatever, if your ground is solid, you are required great dedication. So what qualifies to get the wages of that, your vocation is, are you fully dedicated to your profession? And when I look at that as also your purpose, your calling. Are you truly dedicated? This is what's going to qualify us to be given our just wages. Are you dedicated? Are you suitable? And another way of proving our grounds is suitability. And to me, that falls in line with relationships, quality, acceptable, right for something or someone, purpose or situation, character, identifiable traits, conduct. Obligations are critical to ensuring investor protection. And there it goes again. where God is saying what's going to qualify the relationships or qualify our just wages is, are we, that's a critical requirement, ensuring that God, which is our investor, protection. You got your obligations has to be identifiable character traits and conduct. And one of the things that is, you got to be rooted and grounded in love. That's the basic foundation of our grounding, our grounds, being rooted and grounded in love. And that is very critical to ensuring God's protection in everything, in our vocation, in our relationship, in our purpose, our calling, in whatever situation. It's a critical thing that we be rooted and grounded in love. It's a critical thing that we be obligated or committed fully, where is it? Requiring great dedication. You know, that's like if we're belonging to some religious sector, you know, if you're going to be committed, be fully committed, be fully dedicated. You know, if you're in a relationship, a marriage, be fully dedicated. That's the major critical requirement for us to ensure God's investment is protected. Not leaving no gaps, no holes, no cracks. We're not talking about perfection. We're talking about our with our being within. That's perfect. Our spirit within is perfect. We're aspiring towards that. Help me, Father. So proving our grounds, the grounds of our vocation, our profession, occupation, career, trade, requiring great dedication, that's what's going to qualify that to pass. Are you greatly dedicated to whatever position God has put you in? Because if you're fully dedicated, you're there being accountable to God putting you there, not man. And the relationship, you will be fully committed, showing identifiable character traits, not word alone, but by actions, your conduct, your obligations. What are you obligated to? Is it something that is protected by God? Is it something that God placed you at or in or with? And to demonstrate, establish one's own worth. These proven grounds are gonna reveal to ourselves and to God and to the world or whatever, our worth. We're going to demonstrate our worth. That's part of what proving the grounds are. You're demonstrating the worth, your value. You're establishing your own worth. This is all being involved with proving the grounds. You're establishing your worth, your value. You're ensuring you are God's investment. You're ensuring the investor protection. You're ensuring it. And that's very critical. We have to be up under the umbrella of God's protection. Within our purpose, within our situations, within our vocations, within our relationships, proving our quality, proving our dedication, proving our obligations, proving we're walking in the grounds of love. Critical. Rooted. And another thing with God proving our grounds is that's where our weapons, our tools, they're being tested. Our weapons, our tools are being sharpened. We're being trained skillfully to test out these tools. Our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty for the pulling down of strongholds. Spiritual weapons, not guns, bombs, fists. And where the weapons are being tested and tools, that was a great thing God kind of spoke to me through, where there was it was called, what was it called? Fort Hancock. And they had proving grounds. And that was where they tested their weapons. And it was in Sandy Hook. Hope I'm saying this right, because I didn't take the notes on it. I'm going by recollection. So yes, God even sealed it with, right at the end, testing, proving grounds, was a place where Fort Hancock, which was originally, what was it originally called? I'm not sure, but it was in Sandy Hook. So that even sealed it in even more, mentioning the Sandy, because we're finding out our proving grounds. If they're not solid, rooted and grounded, solid rock, it's sandy, sinking sand. And I guess I'll leave it here. Being rooted and grounded in love is our foundation. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 and 5. And I guess this is the New Living Translation. I guess that's what NLT stand for. It says, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. It is not irritable, and it keeps no record of being wronged. So this is what is critical to qualify us to prove our grounds. Being rooted and grounded in love. Have a blessed day.